first position, front of the pack. And just behind us are Doohan, Norris and Pourchaire. The fastest lap at this point in time is a 1:22.5. Sorry, we can't provide you with that information right now. You're leading the pack, that's P1. And we're in front of Vips, Piastri and Pourchaire. Currently the fastest lap is a 1:22.9. We don't currently have the data for that request. Quick position rundown for you. The top 5 are Piastri, Pourchaire, Russell, Albon and Leclerc. The fastest lap at this point in time is a 1:23.2. We don't have the data for that, I'm afraid. First position, front of the pack. And just behind us are Piastri, Norris and Pourchaire. Currently the fastest lap is a 1:22.4. Sorry, we can't provide you with that information right now.
We're all ready for tomorrow's race, but before we begin, let's have a quick look at those who'll be fronting the grid. Daniel, Oscar Piastri and Lando Norris. With qualifying wrapped up now, we have our grid lineup for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic race. Welcome to the Yas Marina circuit for the finale of another thrilling Formula One season. It's been a breathtaking year, and we end it at a track that's been the scene of many glories and heartbreaks over its history. It's time to end the season in style. It's time for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. We have 16 corners here at Yas Marina circuit, 7 to the right and 9 to the left. It's a total lap distance of 3.28 miles, 2 long straights and overtaking opportunities throughout the lap. And we expect average speeds of around 123 miles per hour. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Daniel lines up on pole position, and Oscar Piastri completes the front row. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Norris, Théo Pourchaire, Russell, Albon, Leclerc, Yuri Vips, Gasly, Doohan, Tsunoda, Hauger, Liam Lawson, Drugovich, Joe, Sargent, Magnussen, Stroll, Ricciardo, and Esteban Ocon lines up at the back of the grid. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head down trackside for today's race. Anthony Davidson is here once again for today's Grand Prix. Let's talk about Daniel. The last few races have been a bit rough for them, unable to get a clean run. That's got to have some effect on their confidence, surely.
It's not an ideal situation by any means. When you get into a bad run like that, there's always a risk of frustration creeping in, which can cause more mistakes and locks you into this vicious cycle. Hopefully today they can get through turn 1 cleanly and stay calm for the rest of the race.
Here we go then, the formation lap gets underway and the excitement here is building as we near ever closer to the start of the race. Which team will come out on top? Who's got their strategies right for today's race? Well, we'll soon find out. So as all the cars take their positions on the grid, the teams will be hoping their strategies pay off for them in today's race. The question I'm asking is which teams have got it right, which ones have got it horribly wrong?
Battery charge is high, let's use that overtake button a bit more. DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone. Okay, we're running low on the fuel. Start lifting off the throttle a little before the braking points and letting the drag do some of the work in slowing you down. That'll help conserve the fuel you have left. Okay, red flag, mate, red flag. No overtaking, please. We'll see you in the pit lane. We've done all right so far, but this is a chance to take a breath. We've got another half of this race to go, and there's still a big opportunity. We're getting underway in just a moment. Stand by. On the aggression, we need clean overtakes or we'll get a penalty. Okay, listen, don't worry about it, mate. It can happen to the best of us. Now look, I've put a new strategy option for you in the MFD, so go and have a look. Okay, the safety car is out. Safety car is out. We need to form up at reduced pace. Keep a close eye on that delta time. Make sure to keep it positive. Play this right, we can get a nice advantage here. Let's have a think about how we have race. Okay, it's good to get back on track. Let's make the best of this restart. Let's go. Fantastic. 2 cars at once. Really well done. We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button. running in P7, P7. Good job, nice overtake. Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online. Pace, you're catching the car in front by about a second a lap. Safety car, no overtaking, reduce your pace. Keep your delta number positive as we form up. Return the position immediately or we're going to get penalised. There's no overtaking during the safety car period. The rear diffuser's taken a little damage, but the effect should be minimal for now.
And away we go. No problems, really smooth. McLaren will no doubt be very happy with that.
Up to speed now, let's get some heat into those tyres. Watch out for the rear diffuser, it's taken a small hit, just be careful. Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember there's no overtaking until the timing line. Safety car in this lap. Okay, clear. Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy. Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place. Okay, you're in the dirty air of the car in front. Let's get past them. DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled. We've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
sent it.
Talk to me, Ant. What was it that set them apart from the competition today?
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
As the winners make their way up to the podium, one can only imagine the celebrations that will take place at McLaren tonight. Congratulations to everyone on the team, securing the win and proving that they're a force to be reckoned with out on the track. Daniel increases their championship lead. Let's focus on the driver of the day, Anthony Davidson. Who do you pick?
I have to give it to Daniel.
The Constructors' Championship may be a foregone conclusion at the moment, but regardless, let's look at the standings. And with that result, McLaren can no longer be touched at the top of the table. They've had their ups and downs this season, like all teams, but they've weathered the storm and they've come out on top. McLaren are world champions once again. Meanwhile, good work from Aston Martin this weekend, who pushed themselves further up the order. Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.